night sky. How are you doing? How are you feeling? I hope you're doing very, very well. Very, very well. Of comments and questions about the makeup product I use, makeup products I use, and skincare, and my skin's fairly decent today. Super nice out, and I've just been doing a bunch of gaming videos and haven't really tapped into get ready with me's or vlogging or things like that, just because I've been a little like, I'm someone who's very like, if I'm comfortable and in the moment, a lot of the times when I have a really fun day or busy day, I want to just be present and enjoy it. I know some people can be present and still film it, but I don't know, I'm kind of weird like that. I don't know. But today, I'm just doing my makeup and I'm going to be filming. I have to edit a gaming video, things I have to write down for an ASMR video, different triggers, and all that good stuff. So I have to get my makeup done, and I get a lot of comments on my makeup and skincare routine and all of that. So I'm gonna go down the list. I think my makeup routine is pretty simple and still is a good way of keeping things kind of light. If you're someone who's a little bit scared to jump into makeup and wants to try something a little bit more like simple and light, but I do think it's really good with enhancing what you got. So let's get started. So right now I have nothing on my face, not even lotion, no nails either. It's devastating. I get them done tomorrow. I have nothing on except for Laneige. I will show you. I have these two. My boyfriend got me the sweet candy and my best friend got me the vanilla, and they are really, really good. I really like them. On the pricier side, so after I go through all of this, would I get them again myself? I don't think so, but they're really, really good nonetheless. It lasts a long time. I got these in Christmas and I've barely done any damage. So I use these two. It was so quiet before I started filming and now it's like super loud out. Anyways, I don't use primers. By the way, my skincare routine and all of that, I have super sensitive combination skin. I get dry over here, I get oily over here, I get just all over the place. I used to have just dry skin and my nose now gets really oily. That's the Amazon truck. So I highly recommend for sensitive skin to just prime with SPF and a good lotion, and if you have a water-based concealer or foundation, use a water-based primer. If you have silicone-based concealer, use a silicone-based primer. You can Google if your items are silicone-based or water-based, but everything I use is water-based. So these are vanicream. I love vanicream. They make everything for sensitive skin. They have body bars, they have body lotion, they have cleansers, they have SPF and normal. I love the texture of their normal moisturizer. This is the daily facial moisturizer. It has hyaluronic acid and ceramides. I use this all the time. It's for sensitive skin. It will not make you break out so many lotions because they have fragrance or all these different things. They just make me turn red and patchy. This, I could smear it all over it. It's really, really good stuff. However, it's good to use an SPF, so I recently bought their Vanicream Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Mineral Sunscreen. However, I'm not the biggest fan of the texture, but I want to be reef safe with my sunscreen. Mineral sunscreen just feels gross. I'm just not big on the texture. To make it a little bit more bearable, I put this first, and then I put the good texture, nice and thin and like smooth. I put this on top and it helps. Because the texture of mineral sunscreen, if you use mineral sunscreen, it's like really like just like thick and just feels weird. So I put this on just all over when I first wake up in the morning. However, I don't really do moisturizer right away. I just splash water on my face and the oily spots. I don't think these have the best reputation, but I use Oxy pads, the Advanced Care 3-in-1 Retexturizing Cleansing Pads. I use this maybe 3 times a day because over here especially gets oily, my scalp gets oily. It has salicylic acid, which is good for fighting acne, good for evening your skin tone. I had to build a tolerance to use these because I have sensitive skin, but honestly now my skin's just super used to it and I love them. It gets rid of the oil, keeps things clean. If you're feeling lazy to cleanse your face, take one of these and just like, not be too harsh, but my skin somehow built a tolerance to these. This is my daily cleanser and it also has salicylic acid, probably why I built up a good tolerance to salicylic acid, but that's what most spot creams and acne creams have in them, so it's really good. This is a cleanser from CeraVe, Renewing SA Cleanser, and I use this as my body wash because fragrance can also make my skin break out, so I use this like all over. It's really, really good stuff. It really helps with my skin, and if my skin's a little bit too sensitive on certain days, which has happened, Vanicream makes a cleanser. I don't know where it is, but I have Vanicream's gentle cleanser, but I usually use this, but sometimes my skin breaks out a little bit and is too sensitive, so I'll give this a break. As like I let my face breathe a little bit, have breakfast, things like that, then I'll put this on and a little bit of this. If I'm not doing makeup, that's all I'll do for the day. To take my makeup off, I use micellar water. I use the pink one, Garnier. Really good stuff. I'm running out, as you can see. Am I talking too fast? Maybe. Sorry. I don't know. Try to keep your attention. So I double cleanse every night with makeup with these. I use a cotton pad to take off my makeup, and then to really cleanse, I do this after. And then any oily spots or any parts that I still feel a little bit like I wipe this on and add a little bit of this, of course, if my face is dry. And once a week to exfoliate, I use the AHA chemical peeling solution from The Ordinary. It's the red stuff. It got really big during quarantine, and I just put this all over, leave it on for 10 minutes, wash it off, and it is a good chemical exfoliator to get rid of blackheads and build up over the week. If I'm feeling super skincare luxurious, I'll add some niacinamide at night when I do my nighttime moisturizer. Just like little drops. It helps with evening your skin tone and stuff. I don't do it always because I'm lazy sometimes, but if I'm feeling like, you know, I want to do something a little bit more. This I started to use, I use the CeraVe retinol, and I just dot a little bit again with this good moisturizer because it's really nice and plain, so you can mix things in with it. You know, I do different things every night, but this, every night. It's a lot of good under eye, little eye masks from Amazon. There's a really good one. It's a Korean beauty. It's green under eye masks. I'll link them. I was gonna gatekeep them, but I highly recommend for everyone. But I would say this stuff is like my holy grail. On to makeup. I'll start out with my tried and true. It looks like it's been through war. I use Blossom Glow from Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, and with it, I put this everywhere. I highly recommend it. They have different shades. This ended up not being my mom's favorite with her complexion, but they have a Precious Petals color that's a little bit darker. They have a more gold one that's kind of my canopy, but I just love the formula. Just go like that. Ready? Ready? Next, I'll do brows. I do the NYX Precision Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. And it is flat, so it's really good at just getting like nice fine lines, especially if you have thin brows and you want like, you know, especially for my tail of my brow, I want something like this that's nice and flat so it can create a line. The round ones, it's not going to give you a nice sharp line. I was a victim of the Anastasia brow dip, and I had the most ridiculous brows. Maybe I'll put a picture. Oh my gosh. I thought it just looked amazing. Really just fill in like any little sparse things. And then it kind of looks a little dark right now. I just brush it out. Oh, I apologize. I use like the nastiest, like oldest naked palette as my mirror. I just really like the mirror. I'm sorry, it looks a little rough. And I've been using brow gel. This is the Anastasia Brow Freeze. And I take a little bit on my spoolie and just kind of, not like the whole soap brow thing, but I like to make them look a little thicker. I like to make them look more straight. And you can do that by using the brow gel to just kind of sweep it across instead of up. Because if you do it up, your brow is going to look more arched. So you do it more straight across to give your brow more straight eyebrow look. And then you lift the tail so it's really just more straight looking. I've been doing this. I really like the look of the like straighter eyebrows on me. Again, when I was doing like the brow dip and everything when I was younger, I would make my eyebrows just super arched and I just looked like angry. Just made me look like a bitch. And I noticed that the straight brows just like follow my more natural brow line and it makes me look younger. It's just looking a little crazy. Not many people I see use this. It is the Rose Ink. It's water-based. It's their medium coverage concealer. I love the formula. The shade LX010, if you are similar to my shade. I believe I have like a cool undertone, I'm pretty sure, because sadly the concealer shade that's darker than this one, like the next step, is literally orange because I wanted a summer version, and last summer I got the shade under this. It's literally orange. I think they have one above this, which is a shame, but I found this and I was like, let me just get that one and see if it works, and thank God it actually works. but I want everyone to enjoy it because it's a really good formula. Since it's medium coverage, you literally just need to do like dots. So I go like this on this side, make it even. I add a little bit here because I get red. Just smack myself in the nose. Then I'll do a little bit here. Then I either use a concealer brush or a beauty blender. Keep your beauty blenders in an organza bag. It's very good so it doesn't get all dirty in your bag. This is the concealer brush from Tarte. I had their sheer C concealer. That's really good too, but of course after using it for a while, I really wanted coverage. I noticed I was just glopping it on and it's a sheer concealer and I realized, wait a minute, why not get a medium coverage? By filming ASMR, I have to like find the perfect moments in the day to be like, it's quiet right now. Use the matte Finny Matte NYX Professional Makeup setting spray. This stuff, I noticed it's really good when you spray it on the brush or beauty blender and mush it into your concealer. That's my technique. If you can take one technique from me, I recommend that technique as opposed to doing it and then just spraying it on top because it's just gonna splatter and sit. This kind of evenly gets the setting spray in. I don't know where I saw that. I saw it from someone. So, notice how the setting spray is obviously seeping in on this side, but now if I do this side, there's not going to be as much. So I kind of spray in between. Swirl it in over here because my cheekbones get kind of like patchy red. I want it to like be smoothed out. Sometimes I'll do a little swirl on the head, a little swirl. And kind of just bring it to the sides of my nose and just really stamp it in so it doesn't sit weird. Social media is a lie. You'll see people with like the smoothest face-tuned airbrushed foreheads and it's like, no, trust me, there's texture. I've been so blinded and I like will notice texture in my makeup and be like, that's not right. And then I see like real makeup in real life. I'm like, no, your face is texture. Social media just tricks you into believing like, no, you should have no texture on your face. So then when you do your own makeup, you're confused, but you're gonna have texture. It's, you know, your skin is skin. You're putting something on your skin. Press it in. I love it. Such a good concealer. They really need to work on more shades because the formula is amazing. I have a series of eyeliners because eyeliner is like my wing, is a big part of my makeup. It's the Revlon Color Stay sometimes. ColourPop graphic liner in the shade Lovefool. My favorite though is the e.l.f. liquid liner because a felt tip bends sometimes, becomes less pointy, dries quicker. A paintbrush, when it's a nice thin bristle liner brush, that's not gonna dry, it's not gonna bend, it's not gonna start to like form a different shape. It's like clean bristles that are with the ink. It gives you the straightest lines. It's really good. The e.l.f. one I think is like $3. I just haven't gotten it. I ran out. An alternative is the Essence Super Precise Eyeliner. I ran out of this though. As you can see, it's not a felt tip. It's a paintbrush. It gives you like the straightest line. Really, really good, especially if you're a beginner. It has a felt tip, but it hasn't gotten screwed up yet, so I'll use that for now. What other choice do I have? And then I just follow my lashes to do the line on this eye. That is what I do. Maybe I'll do a little bit of blush. I use this little tiny pan ColourPop pressed shadow in the shade Say I Do. It's a really pretty pinky blush. And then for contour on my nose, because I like making my nose look a little bit more buttony, I use the shade Ambition from ColourPop. Sometimes it's probably not good to do, but I'll use one of the colors on here because they're still rocking. I'll use the shade Naked sometimes. And this little brush, I have no idea. It says MOTD02. I don't know the brand. My mom gave it to me. And I kind of just do it here. And I rub it out a little bit. This little thin brush so it gives you a nice line. Then you smudge it out so it doesn't look too ridiculous. I've messed it up sometimes, and in person I'll like go into a different lighting and it just looks like I have like brown. Just like, again, especially in the summer, I don't do blush because I blush already. Brush, I use it in videos. It is Shine Bee. Again, my mom gave me these brushes and I'm really bad at placing blush, but I'm assuming you place it like highlighter. I always mess it up. I'm scared. I don't want to F up my makeup. That's all I'm gonna do. I don't always do mascara because my eyeballs have been burning. My eyes are super sensitive. But when I do use mascara, I've been using the telescopic mascara from L'Oreal. And sure, I'll do a little bit of highlighter. Why not? Put that everywhere. And I'm looking a little bit, maybe greasy per se, so I'm gonna do some powder. I haven't used this in a long time, but it is the Botanics, the Power of Plants Lighter Than Air Loose Powder. I was using the Ben Nye. It was kind of sitting weird on my face though, so we're gonna try this one. Oh my god, it just spilled on my pillow. I'm just gonna, oh my god. All right. I kind of like it. It's actually really good. I don't know why I stopped using it. Lips. I have a number of products. We're just gonna go through them. Rare Beauty lip gloss in the shade Nearly Apricot. Ulta Beauty juice infused lip oil. I use this every day. It is the cranberry apple one. This is also what I use in videos all the time. It is the lifter gloss in the shade Reef. Really, really pretty, smells like cupcakes. Like I said, sometimes I just put these on. My True Little Beauties. This is a lip stain, so you can just pat it on with your little finger, and it just gives the beautiful, beautiful natural color. You stamp it out with the tissue and it lasts for so long. This is the liner that comes with it. It is the Peri Pera in the shade Rosy Nude. It is on Amazon. It's a Korean beauty brand, I'm pretty sure. And I want to keep my lips moisturized. A lot of those products will kind of dry your lips out after a little bit. So I use lip balms that are tinted recently. These are my keys. Little key tour. Kirby, pepper spray, Miami keychain. This is a little lipstick chapstick holder that my boyfriend got me. Shout out Joe, love you. And it is the Florence by Mills in the plum acai color. So I'll use this. I keep it on my keys because it's such a pretty color, and you always forget your chapstick sometimes, but if they're on your keys. Honest Beauty, they're both vegan, cruelty-free, which is awesome, and this is in the shade Summer Melon. I'll go with this. Throw some Rare Beauty on top. My little roller ball, it is Salt from Ellis Brooklyn. Oh, it's so, so, so good. Definitely gonna get the full size. I got this as a sample because I ordered from Sephora. And that is my makeup, and that is my skincare, and that is everything. So I actually really do love that powder. I don't know if that brand is popular. I recommend that powder. I'm going to go take my turtle for a walk. I'm going to make some coffee and edit. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed watching my videos. It means so much, and the comments mean so much. And if you have subscribed from my ASMR channel, thank you extra, double, super much. And if you've not subscribed, you should subscribe because I will definitely do more videos like this and stick to gaming, maybe do a vlog in the future. Who knows? Let me know what you want to see on this channel. And yeah. I say and yeah so much. It's either and yeah or so yeah or yeah so. I need to stop. Thanks so much for watching. Love you. Bye.